If you're thinking about selling your Middle Georgia home, you're probably wondering if now is the time to do it. With the recent volatility of the housing market, a lot of sellers are on the fence, myself included. Home prices shot up in 2020 and 2021, but are they still rising, or are they on their way down? When's the best time to list a home in 2023? Whether you're asking yourself, should I sell my house now? Or just considering your options. It's important to know there's no right answer for everyone. The market will have an important impact on the sale of your home. But it's also important to assess your personal situation and reasons for selling. So let's talk about the housing market conditions in early 2023 and break down some advice on when you should and shouldn't sell your home in any market. Real estate experts have speculated that home prices and the demand for houses will continue to crater in early 2023. Why? Higher mortgage rates and increased inventory of homes for sale continue to make the market conditions very competitive for buyers. In other words, we are in the midst of a buyer's market. So if you are considering selling your home in 2023, I think you have three main choices. Number 1, list your home for sale. Number 2, hold off on listing your home until the market balances out. Number 3, stay in your home for the foreseeable future. So the course of action you take will depend largely on your reasons for moving. If you need to relocate quickly for work, family, or other personal reasons, you might come to a different decision than a seller who just wants to downsize to a smaller home. To help you decide whether it would be a good idea to sell, you should be sure to do your own research on your local market. If you're still unsure how to decide when the right time to sell is, here are a few points to consider that may help you reach an answer. If the supply is increasing like I am seeing now in Middle Georgia, and that is from Warner Robins to Perry, Bonaire, Kathleen, Byron, Georgia, that means we are in a buyer's market with more houses on the market than there are people to purchase them. Meaning the home buyer has more negotiating power when house hunting. So sellers, if you are going to sell your home in 2023 environment, you will likely need to readjust your expectations and meet buyers where they're at if they want to make a quick sale. The days where sellers could ask nearly any price and sell in days, if not hours, are behind us. Understand it's important to price a home appropriately to this market, not to last year's market. Buyers will make offers based on recent sales, which are likely to be lower than prices in spring or summer 2022. When to wait to sell? Just like there are good reasons to sell, there are also good reasons why you should consider waiting. Let's go over a few scenarios where selling your home right away may not be the best choice. If you don't have enough equity, as you pay off the principal balance of your mortgage, you build equity in your home. If you have a lot of equity established, you will profit more from the sale of your house. When you sell a home, you should make enough from the sale to pay off the remainder of your mortgage plus any closing costs. The remainder of the money earned in the sale is then paid out to you as profit. If you don't have much equity built in your home, you could get stuck breaking even on the sale, or worse, having to pay to get rid of the house because the costs of the mortgage and closing costs exceed what you made in the sale. If you haven't built much equity in your home yet, you may want to wait to sell it until you can do so for a profit. Another reason to wait might be if the supply is high. If the housing market is flooded with more homes than there are buyers, in other words, a buyer's market, you should also consider waiting to sell. As the seller in this situation, you'll be competing for the attention of buyers and may have to sell for less than you hoped initially. Or you could get stuck making compromises for your potential buyers, such as promises to repair certain aspects of the house before the sale, etc. Another reason to wait is if you can't afford the next purchase. If you can afford to sell your house but not to make a down payment on a new one, you should also wait to sell a home. Just because you can make enough on the sale of your house to cover your old mortgage and closing costs, doesn't mean you should. If you break even or don't profit much on your sale, remember that you will need a significant amount of capital to close on a new house as well. If you don't have enough saved to afford your next purchase, you may want to wait to sell your home. Another good reason to wait to sell is if you have incomplete renovations. If you're in the middle of remodeling your kitchen, you might want to pump the brakes on listing your house as well. Unfinished home improvements can be a huge turnoff to potential buyers and could drive away home buyers that may have otherwise been interested in the property. If you have a situation where you need to move urgently and have renovations in progress, talk to a real estate agent or realtor about your options. You may have to consider selling your home as is, depending on the state of the remodel. The bottom line: selling a house is a big decision with many factors to consider that should not be taken lightly. However, so if you don't think you're prepared for any reason to sell your current home, you may want to hold off. Be sure to research all your options before making a decision to buy or sell to make sure you're making the most financially informed decision for you.